Come on, baby. Up, 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 up. Oh yeah.
Nice.
There's a nice one.
Fatty.
Hello, Captain Hans here. We just got out and we're getting started. It's a little bit wavier than we thought it would be today, but it's a nice day. We're going with the west winds. We're doing some walleye fishing. I'm out here with Dave and Ryan. We're hooked up right now. We got a 10 color to go. We already got the 10. The 10 colors went off 3 times already. We had a strike on a dipsy diver, and you know, it's going good here. So we're looking for limits and we're looking for big ones. Yep, keep that rod over here. Perfect. This could be a decent one. Staying down like a big one does. All right, right towards me. Perfect.
How's that wrist feeling?
Oh yeah, she's burning.
Oh, it's just an eater. Keep going. Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's the quintessential, you know, Lake Erie walleye. All right, you gotta give me some line here. Yep, don't let her overrun. Perfect. So, you know, this is really there's no one that's not happy with a box full of these, because they're delicious, they're pure, they're cold. We're gonna get a bunch of them today. Here, hold on to that for a minute. So we got a couple different things going on here. We're trying to cover a lot of water. We're in about 80 to 90 feet of water. The fish are anywhere from right on the bottom to 40 feet so it's really the bottom half of the water column is what we're focusing on, but that's still a 40-foot area of water. So we're gonna get a bunch of dipsies down deepest, one setting dipsies. We're gonna get slide divers a little bit higher than them out to the sides. And then we're gonna have some lead core running. We're gonna have an 8 color, a 10 color, probably a 6 and a 5. And we're gonna let those ride up above everything, because, you know, every day you get a couple up shallow too. So, and if you don't run them, you're not gonna get them. So we're gonna run a big spread, and we're gonna stay over fish, and we're gonna fill up the live well, and then we're gonna cut them all up.
Switch, get the wrist going.
Let's go.
It's one of those things, you can't, as much as a pain in the butt reeling all that line, and if that's what they want to bite, you know, like we need to get 12 walleyes, which, you know, guys that come out here acting like it's easy don't get 12 walleyes, you know. Oh yeah. Use it tight. Good. All right, reel right to my hand. Bingo. Watch out, don't get him in that line. Oh, nice fish. Yeah. Good
Money.
one. Perfect. That's another nice sized one right there, Dave. Another 5-pounder. All right. Let's get him back out. There we go. We got a Dreamweaver worm burner. Blueberry muffin. It's a real killer out here. Before we do pictures, we're gonna get her back out. How much line you got left?
185.
All right, yep, you're getting close. Oh yeah. Reel that up and keep your rod tip high and keep reeling. Little guy. It's a keeper though. She ain't big, but she's probably 16. I can spot a keeper walleye from a mile away. He's like, that big son of a bitch is eating me for sure. No bueno. The walleyes are like the dorks of the fishing world, you know what I mean? They're like these geeky little jerks where, you know, they're just these geek. They're like, I'm not in the mood to do much today. And then they, you know what I mean? And every once in a while they grab something, but like most of the time they just sit down there being little jerks, just saying, the temperature isn't quite right, I'm gonna have to go this way. And then you drive out there, of course, in the morning after they were there yesterday and they're gone because they didn't like it, you know. Then you'll find them. Then later in the day, they're like, the sun is too high. We can't eat right now. You know, they're just doing their thing. We're not going to try and let this out when we're reeling in another one. Just lift. There you go. Oh. This is a heavier one.
4 for 4 on the 10 color.
Yeah, it's heavier.
Yeah.
So do it nice and easy and smooth. If it pulls hard, don't keep reeling right through it. Just kind of stop and give it to him a little bit.
Okay.
Don't give to him. Keep it tight, but like just kind of slow down a little.
Yeah.
The big thing that people don't realize is we're going 2 miles an hour that way. You got a fish dragging through the water. There's a lot of pressure on that fish, a lot more than you feel like. So, like if you were fishing in a stationary boat, you could be reeling real fast, you know.
Yeah.
Like Nate likes to reel. Nate likes to reel fast and crazy. So it's one of those things. Like with this, they got real wispy, kind of papery mouths. If you've noticed, like they got those big, clear areas on their face that just like membrane.
Yeah.
And that rips. You know what I mean? And then there's a big hole. So if you, you just want to keep that rod bent nice and just keep pressure on them slow and kind of just, you know, you kind of lull them to the boat. You know, the less you can, the harder you pull, the more they're gonna actually tussle. The bigger those holes get. Right to where the net is. This is a good fish.
Oh yeah.
Keep that rod over there. Yeah.
Still tough.
Yeah. Come on, baby. Up, up, up. Up, 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 up. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
There's a nice one.
Fatty.
There's a good one.
Nice.
All right.
The line?
Yep. Yeah, we don't want to break the rod. Look at that thing.
Oh yeah.
So that's what we're looking for. That's a nice 6-pounder probably. Beautiful, beautiful fish. So let's get more.
Yeah.
10 colors keep cranking. You want to get a pic of this one?
Sure.
Come on, sit here so I can get the sun on you.
Stand up.
Yeah, because then We want to get shadows off of it. Big thanks to Captain Bob's Outdoors. They supply us with everything that we need to get out there and get our fish. So right now, we're fishing out of the Cattaraugus Creek, which is, you know, of course, west of Buffalo. All the buffalo fish are moving east to get into the deep water, or no, the buffalo fish are all moving west to get into the eastern basin, you know, to get down that edge to where they're, you know, 65 to 70 degree water rests. I mean, right now the surface temp is like 76 degrees, so they're trying to get comfortable in their, you know, 65 to 70 degree water. All the western fish that are down in Ohio, they're doing the same thing. So all the fish are being drawn by the cold, deeper water of the eastern basin, and, you know, at some point they all kind of meet, and that's when fishing gets real good from the Cat to Barcelona, is because that's right out in New York. That's the deepest water, and that's where all the fish are drawn. And that's kind of what we're taking advantage of right now. These are probably a mixture of buffalo fish with some western fish coming in too. You know, everybody's got their own idea on exactly how many and, you know, where they are and everything, but, you know, everything's coming looking for cooler water right now, which is the main thing. Yes, sir.
Oh, there she is.
There we go. Yep. That little dirtbag screwed us all up. So that was a situation where that little fish grabbed it and zoomed over into the other line and got us screwed up. And just for that, you little troublemaker, you're gonna get eaten. It's another 16-incher. Leading them out. Yeah. So as you can see, we had a worm dumpage. We had a tangle beyond epic proportions, but that's because the gear's getting used by the walleyes, so it's okay. But we got everything under control now. It's been a day of epic destruction. We broke a tip, we got tangles, we cut things, we retied them, and none of it matters because we're back in action.
The last wrist buster.
What?
The last wrist buster. Get in my belly.
Get in my belly, wrist buster. Yeah, people, there's a lot of guys that are like, I won't run a 10 color.
Too much?
It's too much for them.
Yeah.
I always tell the other charter captains, I'm like, and this is no offense to either of you guys, but I'm like, I don't have to reel them in. But here's the thing. How many did we catch on 10 color?
At least
6?
Yeah.
So would you rather have 6 more fish, or would you rather not? You know what I mean? Like, to me, people are usually like,
Got the bigger one.
you know what? I'll take the 6 more fish, you know, and
Yeah.
you're out here to catch fish. Is it really that hard? Like, it's not as hard as reeling in a king.
Right.
Like, go reel in a king on a 500 copper and see how your arms feel after that. 10 times worse than this. This is just like, you know.
You get a little burn in the wrist. And
Yeah, you get a little burn, but it's no big deal. I mean, the king, holy smokes.
We gotta get you on one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, they will. You're done and you're like, woo! You know what I mean? You're like, it's time to take a break, you know?
Oh my God.
Are you?
Breaking down. We had a good day. We had our limit early. We stuck out. We stuck around and got a couple extra. You know, good times. So we're just gonna break down now, head back and get them filleted up. End up with some nice bags of meat. first thing we do is we take the cheeks off. Basically, you just cut down behind that cheekbone, go up near the eye, and then you just peel it right off. Those are like freshwater scallops, folks call them. So then, once the cheeks are off, we flip it. We're going to cut right down at an angle behind the gill, and run that knife right along the backbone. And stop short so that you can flip it. Then you take the skin off. You end up with a big old fillet. Look at that. Do the same thing on the other side. So we cut down along the rib cage. Cut down right behind them. Get the ribs gone. Then there's a row of pin bones. So if you want it to be truly boneless, you got to go along those. And then you cut along them the other way. Then you have a beautiful fillet. Beautiful boneless fillet. Good day fishing today. We got a good amount of fish. We got some nice meat to go home with.
Caught our limit.
Bingo. So Dave and Ryan, great to see you guys again.
Hans,
I hope you had a good time. Yes, thank you.
Some salmon.
I can't wait. We'll get those too. So we had a very successful day. It was a good day out on the water. It was a little hot, but we got into a good school of walleyes out there, 80 to 90 feet. It was a very good day. We got our divers going, we got our lead core going, and everybody ended up happy. But I just wanted to tell you guys we're gonna have more episodes coming out soon. So make sure you go on YouTube and like and subscribe to the channel, and check us out on Facebook, Instagram. You can go to Hans the Carver or Buffalo Harbor Outfitters. We got all sorts of stuff going on with all that, and just like and subscribe and be ready for more new stuff coming out. We're gonna have a lot of all the stuff that I do. We're gonna get video of it, so it'll be fun. Take it easy.